There we go. Alright, aloha, everyone. How's everyone doing? We've already chatted and whatnot, so we're just setting our space. And through the flame and through the elementals of fire and ether, water, air, and earth, a call to each of our spirit guides, as well as our higher selves, and any and all other beings that wish to come through. The sage is the grid to assist with crystallization with our intention of our unconditional love, light, compassion, acceptance, and understanding for each other. Does anyone have anyone they'd like to connect with, or any ideas, or we're just kind of kicking the door open and
Thing I want information for. Validation, actually. Validation. Would you like me to go?
in this now we invite and we offer an invitation to connect with the vessel as well as with our spirit, and through our spirit, our consciousness. And a unified breath through the nose and release. We invite our dragons to assist with burning all the emotional lead into spiritual gold through the violet flame as well as the holy fire and any and other and all ideas that resonate within your heart, your soul, your spirit. Allow the calm and the flow to connect each of us through the strain and the streams of love, the universal language of the heart, through the truth of each other's experience, shared with intentions of compassion for growth from oneself, and to assist with the validation and confirmation of our own growth during our own journey. We are given snapshots of our progress each and every moment. It is but a choice what each moment represents to each individual, what lessons are learned, what memories are felt, the emotions, the smells, the tastes, the sounds. And we not only speak of the experience in which you are most connected to in this now in your incarnation, yet we also include all of your oversoul experience in this now. In this now, there is access to certain lives experienced in these other now moments. Allow yourself to feel the resonation within your heart. Allow the memories, the feelings, the emotions to rain through your heart, through your crown chakra, through your sixth chakra, through your fifth chakra, to your heart, where we all call upon the spirit of Mother Gaia, call to our heart, to connect with our heart, so we may all begin to resonate not only within the heart of Gaia, also with the heart of Source. And in this now, crystallize, solidify our connection in the here and now for the most resonant information to flow when asked and or guided. If there are questions and or inquiries, we are open. If there are ideas you wish to explore, we are here to share what we are able to share. Mr. Jan, we're here. Spirits of Mother, the grand nature, angelic, and her song. There is a comforting and guiding melody that is offered and played. And you allow yourself to welcome in the strings of these melodies, allowing yourself to breathe and allow them to pull you and move you. You will begin to feel what is being felt in this now more intensely. The feeling of being sewn together, if you will. Stitched together with light of light. Rebuilding yourself and your desired, most secure feelings of comfort. As a vessel, we are not here to judge even our own actions. It is not our duty to judge, it is our duty to accept. It is our duty to forgive. In this now, we reach out to the inner child of those that are open to this connection in this now. Simply saying yes will establish connection to all those that are open to this connection.
Yeah.
In this now, we feel the spirit of your inner child. We feel a 3-year-old spirit, and we feel a 7-year-old spirit. Feel the spirit of another that is those that resonate with these numbers will understand when we are speaking to them. Yes, yes, yes. Our infinite gratitude and appreciation for establishing connection. We start with the first chakra, and the second chakra, and the third. And in this now, we speak to your heart, to your soul, to your spirit. Your inner child is your infinite and eternal spirit. And through this, we speak to every cell in your body. We speak to the heart, the nucleus to every cell. We speak to all the elements that make up every part of your being. And this now, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. For all that I've done to my physical vessel. I am sorry. And please forgive me. I love you. For those times that we questioned our intuition, for those times that we questioned our will, the strength of our own light, of our own knowledge, of our own feelings and experience. To all of our inner child, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. And as we allow ourselves to feel these words, and allow them to replay in our hearts, our mind, begin to feel the release, begin to feel the light, begin to recognize your own love, begin to recognize your own forgiveness. To all those times that I called myself ugly, to all those times that I ever spoke lowly of myself, to each and all of our inner children, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. It is through the love of the cosmic Christed consciousness. It is through the violet flame. It is through Buddha. However, in this now, we share that the energy and the spirit of one known as Lord Ganesh we are all one. In this now, each of you come closer to allowing your soul star, which is your higher self, to begin the process, if you will, of integrating with your crown chakra. So to begin the experience is fully connecting with your light body and crystallizing this connection. What these ideas simply are meant as simple archetypes. You are each feeling a similar yet completely different healing, releasing. However, if we were all to speak in one harmonic, resonant word, we would all boil it down to one word: love. Love is what creates gravity. Love is infinite in its dimensional degrees, levels, and is what truly supports and sustains each spark of existence, each individual a universe, each individual a sun, every star that you see, there is a human being. Every human being is simply a star being human. We all have received the message of unconditional love and the powers and the strengths of its healing abilities. Yet one of its qualities that isn't spoken of and even less applied is forgiveness. Many have compassion, but not many practice unconditional forgiveness. Where this starts is for oneself, and through oneself, and or through other archetypal energies as the Christ, as the Buddha, as the archangels. When we allow ourselves to resonate with a certain being, we're able to channel these energies which, as a human, feel incapable of releasing and forgiving of one's own. However, when one is able to perceive oneself in the light of the other, we are able to offer these feelings to these beings, in which they will graciously accept these energies because they truly accept them with no judgment. They see it as love. And what they offer in return is the experience of being more divine. And as more of these divine moments accumulate, the more your divine spark is felt and seen within yourself, and the more you feel your own love, to the point that you learn to romantically rise in unconditional love for oneself. A sovereign being. Many ask of what their purpose is. Truly, each and every one's purpose is quite simple. It is to learn to live simply and be in the moment. To live life in a way that brings excitement, in a way that brings joy, in a way that allows a feeling that assists with healing the void within. When many speak of focusing on the heart space, and many speak of meditating on going into the void, when one does this as light, as love, they bring more light and love into this space. And when one begins to crystallize this connection, and one begins to crystallize their connection with Source and their own ideas that are comfortable to them and their own understanding and their journeys, and know that one's idea of a higher power is flexible. The phoenix is ever present. Yes, you hear the voice of the phoenix more and more lately. You tend to have some doubts. The more you allow yourself to communicate with the phoenix and ask the phoenix to transmit those words as feelings to the heart and to your third chakra, this will assist with dissolving these doubts, these shadows. Calling for clarity from your spirit guides, asking with please and thanks. It is quite simple connecting with one's guides. Not all guides will speak directly. Many guides, many beings speak in feelings, speak in vibrations. Many hear high-pitched tones and frequencies outside of their head or inside of their head. Some even perceive strings. Some are able to see the grid light matrix. more you allow yourself to trust, have faith in your belief of spirit, of angels, of source, of aliens, the more your experience will expand and grow. The feelings will become more intense to where there will be no denying of one's experience, as well as the existence in one's life. It is simple choice and alignment supporting the ideas that you prefer with loving images, imagery, using one's imagination, imagining the outcome you prefer in as many different ways as possible, rather than looking at how something isn't going to be how you prefer in many different ways. And then the more we allow ourselves to look at space and time as here and now, we are all here, everything is here, there are different snapshots of now. Our hearts are receivers as well as projectors that receive the consciousness, which is then projected into the crystalline light holographic body, the avatar of Source. We are the bridge, we are that which truly connects heaven and earth. We are each the bridge, we are each a stargate. The more we resonate with an idea that is comfortable, to an idea of connected, of unified oneness rather than a separation, the more this collective idea is manifest. Every day, the past ideas of what the future would be and or look like manifest now. The ideas teleportation of space travel beyond what was once acceptably known. The exploration, confirmation, validation of parallel universes. The push to eliminate and erase the idea of time in general. Rather than looking at the clock and seeing an hour of the day, if one aligns with the idea that Source and or angels and or your guides are speaking to you through numbers, rather than seeing 12:57, one might see 3 plus 12. And has a different feeling and or meaning in that moment. However, This is one of the most effortless ways for Source and beings of a higher vibrational frequency to communicate for confirmations and validations of experiences, messages, guidances. Tironde titirohonde a dohon induaraha deroonde iritati uruandead darhinde rohonde ande.
Tuia ratau yondorosi otoroia valorio vovoio torosi rondor.
Dedere siri igire roderi igitero nidera hide hono de garahinde. It is cleared. It is dissolved.
Yohututuar. Yawa.
Wayana tu si ana ti shi ana lana sukana si shayana tu payan fi ana si. Ayana tu si alana si shayana tu.
Derihino danora hatara ite rorona tararana. Torohonde inira. Oh. Deronde arahende dashinde hon. the truth that each of your hearts seek shines already. That which brings you feelings of comfort, of joy, of bliss, of excitement, of pleasure, security, comfort. It is okay. There is not one being, one consciousness that judges and or deems any earthly behavior anything other than love. One allows himself to offer all that is their human experience, their heart, their mind, their flesh, for the experience of transmuting to become one's light body and transition to one's crystalline light body. The transition is one that is of consciousness. We are at a time where believing leads to seeing. Willing, allowing oneself to believe and trust and have faith. Faith loving trust, trust loving faith, dissolves expectations, dissolves shadows of doubt. Allowing yourself to acknowledge and have confidence in your intuitive abilities. All have abilities, all have strengths, all of which are able to grow. There is nothing to fear, for nothing is truly unknown. Either something is experienced or has not been experienced. Something has been imagined or has not been imagined. When one is able to imagine oneself as a giant heart, if you will, one begins to act as a giant heart. Do hearts think? Hearts do. They act. They beat. They flow. Different ideas, different perspectives. different energies, simply to be used as ideas to dissolve in unconditional love without judgment, to feel what is most valid to your experience. We extend our deepest excitements, our bliss, our joy, our happiness, our complete trust, our complete love. And if you see what looks like a man with an elephant's head, then you've seen who is connected with you. Thank you for your love, your support, your compassion. I am Yogananda, Ramayasa Yogananda. And I am here briefly to share my love, my excitement, my exuberance for life. Here simply to establish connection for a later now. I am here simply to pray with you before we disconnect for this now. The light that shines from within is the same light that shines from within each and every one of you. And this light is a gift from Source, which is all of us. You're each a perfect diamond mirror that reflects all of the beautiful aspects of existence. And thank you for choosing to be brave and co-creating the human physical experience. All of existence cheers and gives blessings and thanks to all humans for accomplishing what has been accomplished. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Whoa! How's everyone doing?
Good.
Awesome.
Oh man.
You got rid of my pain in my neck.
Awesome.
It's gone.
That was fun. That was interesting.
How are you? What are you feeling?
Me? Oh man, I almost didn't want to like come back for a little bit. I just wanted to kind of like just chill and just like bask in the energy. It was so comforting, just so soothing.
You kept falling back further and further into the dark, and I couldn't see you. I kept moving my computer around, and it's like, where'd he go? But that's cool, though.
It was
I felt good during the whole thing.
I could feel in different parts like like felt like things getting like people getting plugged in.
Yeah, I got a lot of pressure in my head, a lot of pressure
Me too.
at the beginning.
Okay, yeah, because there was a lot. Yeah, I would that whole time I was getting so much, just so much head stuff. I just felt like just so much stuff was going on, like swirling around in my brain.
Wow.
Just
I
so
just
much
felt a
stuff.
lot of pressure. And just the brightness from the light behind you bugs me. And it's not that bright. And I'm like, why is that bothering me? But I don't know.
What
But you were
happened?
talking about our inner child, and I started getting migraines as a child, like first grade.
Mm,
So I don't know if that's what the brightness was about. I don't know. It's weird.
it
Gone now. Doesn't bother me now at all. So weird.
it's a healing. It's and when we are able to allow ourselves to just it's healed. I'm not gonna question it. It's
Yep.
just
No.
it's like that. I'm gonna allow myself to. It's gonna stay like that.
Yep.
And then we just kind of shift
Absolutely.
into just doing our thing and just
Yeah.
okay, what was I just talking about? Oh, I had some healing. It was
Yep.
awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
It's all
fun.
good.
I could feel I could feel the entity kind of like asking, like kind of, I guess passively asking if anyone had any questions or wanted to ask anything. But whenever that happened, it just seemed like everyone was quiet. And then I felt like after that happened a couple times, then that's when like the like light language, galactic language started to come through. And then I heard a couple. I wasn't sure who it was. It was Alan and Mark. Was it you two that were speaking back?
Um,
Neil, I think.
Neil, and he left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Neil.
Yeah,
Okay.
Neil and Alan speak a little bit.
Okay. I always get them mixed up. Their energies are so similar to me when they come on sometimes. um, that light language that was interesting. Um, yeah, I don't. Part of it felt real. The one that stuck out to me was a real feminine. It was divine goddess energy. I hear Venusian. Like a being from New Earth. I don't know. however that resonates with anyone. Possibly with Neil and Alan, or
What was that again? Repeat. What were you saying?
when the light language came through, it felt like a feminine energy, and the name that I got was Venusian, like from Venus, in connection with the new Earth.
I'm sorry. Did I wake you up? Did I wake you up?
Oh man. Well, I think I'm gonna sage and just do like a little clearing, and then take off the recorder for the night. And my intention is to kind of just do this kind of randomly here and there at first. You just kind of see how it goes, and then yeah, but just my guides have really been getting at me, jumping back in and doing some groups and channelings and all this stuff. So yeah, there'll be more, and if you guys want individuals, let me know too. That individual stuff has been wow. I had just one yesterday with brother Joe, uh, Joe A, and man, so powerful. It was such a powerful and healing um, session, and like even as the vessel, I was like crying and like releasing, and it was I had to work. I had to really put energy into channeling those energies, and just I learned a lot from it, and it was very intense, and it was just as enriching for myself to be a part of it, and it's awesome when stuff like that occurs, and I just really appreciate it, being able to connect with everyone, and when they connect and share their experiences, it's just it's a lot of fun. It's really exciting, and I know it helps with it'll help with a lot of people's experience, and just having faith and having confidence in your experience. And as you do that, your abilities will grow and your connections will grow too. It'll get to a point where you'll just be like, man, can I make a switch, so I can turn this shit on and off, So it's just if you really want it, and it'll come. It will come. It's just it comes in those unexpected, those it comes in a lot of unexpected or just wow, I can't believe that just happened. But it was just so profound and so intense that it's like it happened. No one can tell you anything to get you to not believe what you felt and what took place. And
Yeah.
we aren't crazy. Everyone else is, we're the normal ones. Everyone else are the ones that are acting crazy.
Hey, Justin, I'd love to hit up with you sometime privately and talk to you what's going on with me.
Okay.
Get some validations and stuff. See what we get.
Alrighty. Well, thank you everyone for joining. I love you all very much.
Love you.
I'll put another post up or something probably in another day or two. Or actually, I have something going on tomorrow, I think. So probably like Thursday or Friday. Maybe do another group one or something. I'll put on the group.
All right. Take care, Justin. Thank you.
All right. Love y'all. Have a good one.
Bye. Love
Bye.
you.